And this is Al Weissman, and you're listening to In a Nutshell. And we are back. And we are going to play a song by Kim Matsler, who was a guest of In a Nutshell last year. She's got a great voice. And here's a little sample of her work called The Road.
Sitting on the shelf, close the door behind without the least regret. Grab the box of things you said that I would need, and I turn to leave. There's a piece about knowing where you're going. Never leave.
Al Weissman in a nutshell. Very cool tune. Very, very excellent. I think what we're going to do is play a little number by Salina Elsie. Put down those bags. She was on our show.
I have a video of this song online.
Early
it's
this year.
On my EP that I just released. And it's called Put Down These Bags. And it's just about letting go of things that weigh you down. That there's no use in holding on to them. That you don't understand me, but if you were to just talk to me, I'd be able to explain why I act the way I do. All I've ever wanted is to be wonderful, yeah. But I grew up in such a delusional world. I tried to run from where I come from, but can't. It makes me who I am. And since you came into my life, so many things went from wrong to right. And I forget that you don't know what I used to put up with. And you helped me put down my bags that I had been trekking across this land. And man, do I feel free? Do I feel free? Do I feel that you don't understand me, but if you were to just talk to me, I'd be able to explain why I act the way I do. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to be wonderful. But I grew up in such a delusional world. I tried to run from where I come from, but can't. It makes me who I am. And you helped me put down my bags that I had been trekking across this land. And man, do I feel free? Do I feel free? Do I feel free? Do I feel free?
Al Weissman in a nutshell. Today, in the studio with us is Marge Simpson. How you doing, Marge? Welcome to In a Nutshell.
Thank you, Alan. I'm doing well.
Good.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Really fine. I don't know if you heard the first part of the show, but we had some really good entertainment on today.
I did. I heard Mojo.
We had Mojo on.
He had his mojo going.
And we had Kevin Lee. It was really great.
He sounded great.
Great music. Great, fun person to talk to.
Well, you are too, Alan.
Well, thank you. Thank you very
Don't
much.
tell your wife I said that.
I won't tell her. And Joe Molman, thank you so much for coming on the show today, and I'll thank you again later. But I want to thank you again now. Joe Molman is the host of Music Connection, which is a Facebook site frequented by musicians. And he was like our color man today because he knows everything about music, and he was able to come up with questions that I couldn't think of. Mm-hmm. So he was a really, really handy guy to have around. Thanks again.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on?
Well, I went to the store the other day, Alan, and I found this yummy-smelling air freshener spray called Glade Clean Linen. Now, this isn't a commercial for them or anything, but...
No. But by the way, Glade Clean Linen, if you want to send us a check, we will gratefully and graciously accept all checks. So this is bathroom spray, I presume?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I bet old homie leaves a nice, thick brown cloud hanging over that toilet when he's done.
Oh, indeedy-doody he does, Alan. In fact, we had a friend over one time, and he said that after Homer left that bathroom, there was a large mushroom-shaped brown cloud that came billowing out. He said it almost looked nuclear, but that Glade Clean Linen really did break it up.
Thank heaven for Glade Clean Linen.
I love that stuff. Again, this is not a commercial.
No, but if they do want to send us a check,
donate.
we will graciously accept. And right now we're going to give Reckless Endangerment the opportunity to entertain us with their song Orion. And I think she says a few words also at the beginning of this one.
About Glade Clean Linen?
No.
Okay.
But I wanted to say something about Reckless Endangerment. They came onto the show. It was Gina Marie and Eli Dunning.
She saved the day that day, actually.
Yeah, because I was
She was
sick,
awesome.
and my doctors told me not to do anything. And Gina Marie came in with Eli Dunning and basically took charge of the show and did a heck of a job, for which I remain eternally grateful.
Both of them,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, really good. And one of the tunes among their repertoire is this number called Orion. So here we go.
Thousand dark nights with stars for the cross. I always find the same pattern in the dark. 3 shining stars straight in a row, just like the years that have moved so slow. My childhood friend with all that is past and wasted proud and ignorance. You've always been and you always were the only ones who never deserved. Orion's strength gives me the strength to carry on. Orion's light reminds me I've never been alone. When life falls around me in destructive kind of rain, I remember the first time you ever felt my pain. No, nothing could ever take it away. Being perished or in Rome, Orion, please carry me home. How can a name derived from violence bring peace in my life? I look to the sky and I know it's alright. From the first night I saw the stars brightly shining through. I look to the sky, I've only thought of you. Orion's strength gives me the strength to carry on. Orion's light reminds me I've never been alone. When
cool, very cool. And this is Al Weissman in a nutshell. That was Reckless Endangerment. Well, let's see here now. I think we're going to play a tune by Instant Rewind. They were on our show some time back. They're great. Cover band out of Chicago. And they did a great version of Black Magic Woman, so I think we're going to let them... I don't think we have enough time to let them do much of anything. I'm thinking that we'll let them start for a minute or two, and then we'll have to tone it down and say our goodbyes. So here's Black Magic Woman. That's about all the show we have time for. Again, I want to say thank you to Kevin Lee, and special thanks to Joe Moman for coming around today. And Kevin Lee was great. He did an excellent singing performance.
He was great, wasn't he?
He was, and his musicianship was outstanding and fun to talk to. Mm-hmm. So all in all, it was really a nice hour. We have some great shows planned for the next several weeks. On today's show, you heard the unique talents of Kevin Lee and who entertained us. Next week, we'll make the acquaintance of a group of percussionists known as Pots and Pans. 2 weeks hence, we'll visit with the well-known and respected musician Mike Aquino.
Do they do pots and pans? I have some messy ones at home.
Bring them in. Maybe they'll
Okay.
take care of them for us.
Cool.
3 weeks from now, we'll be visiting with the violin virtuoso, Carrie Lynn, violinist. And many of our guests appear through the assistance and by virtue of the efforts and good offices of Joe Moman, to whom we express our gratitude. Thank you so much, Joe, and we are so happy to see you up and about and looking better. So we're talking about some great entertainment on the horizon. As more information becomes available, we will let you know here on In a Nutshell and at our Facebook site, www.facebook.com/In-A-Nutshell with Al Weissman. Rest assured there will be a torrent of talent coming over the next several weeks and months. I want to thank Dolores Weissman, without whose active support and energetic participation, this show wouldn't be half as much fun as it is, and whose voice, as Marge Simpson, is an invaluable asset.
Thank you, Alan.
My pleasure, Marge. I want to personally thank you for listening to In a Nutshell today. I hope you enjoyed the show, found it fun, entertaining, and informative. If you'd like to comment about today's show, or if you have a talent and you'd like to appear on In a Nutshell, that would be cool. Or if you'd like to request a tune, or if you just want me to give you a shout-out, email me at in.anutshell@att.net. Or when you're visiting our Facebook site at www.facebook.com/In-A-Nutshell with Al Weissman, you can leave a message there. There's a couple different places where you can leave messages.
You let me on here. I don't have any talent.
Marge, you are very entertaining.
Thank you.
And while you're there, while you're leaving your message on our Facebook site, you might notice a little teeny tiny box at the top of the page, which hopefully by now is more than $5.95, but that's where it was last night. I haven't had
It's
a chance.
$5.96 right now.
Is
I just
it?
checked it.
Okay, cool. And by checking the like box, you'll receive our feeds informing you of who we will be featuring or what we will be doing on future installments of In a Nutshell. We want to say thank you to all of you who support us, listen to In a Nutshell, and visit our Facebook site. And if you're one of the 5 individuals who, now we've got one, so if you're one of the next 4 individuals who raise our Facebook tally to 600, please also leave your email address elsewhere as a message on the page, and we'll send you one of the CDs we have accumulated from some of the artists who've appeared on In a Nutshell. And there's some great music there.
Generous artists.
Yeah. And tell your friends and neighbors to tune in each week. Same great time, same great station, for another edition of In a Nutshell. Have a great week. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Al Weissman, and I authorize the content of this broadcast.
Now, this is me in a nutshell. Help! I'm in a nutshell! How did I get into this nutshell? Look at the size of this bloody great big nutshell. What sort of shell has a nut like this? I mean, this is crazy.